I did not expect life to look like this with 4 kids. Hayden is officially 4 months old and a lot has changed in 2 months. The first major update is that we are bottle feeding, like a lot, because he has had a significant dip in his weight. I've struggled a lot with this whole bottle feeding thing because I kind of wore like my breastfeeding journey as a badge of honor, but it does not make me bond more or less with my baby because I'm doing bottle feeding now and I'm pumping. But to know how much I'm giving him is giving me so much peace of mind. And if I need to make another adjustment down the road, like I at least have like some really concrete data to work from. So one of the other things that he was struggling with at 2 months was eczema. We have gotten that under control. At 3 months, we went to the pediatrician and they encouraged me going on a low inflammatory diet. We know that we eat fairly clean anyways. The 2 main things that I cut out was gluten and seed oils, and I really did not think it was gonna be that hard, y'all. But it's been hard. Like hard. I also decided to cut out eggs after I did a little bit more research on my own with finding a good cream. We use Earthly Wellness. Also using a bathtub filter to kind of help soften and like get some of the contaminants and things out of the water to be a little bit more gentle on his skin. The challenge with all of this though is I don't know, because I took everything out at once, I don't actually know which of the things helped. We don't hold him all of the time anymore, although when he cries, we pick him up. Me, 4 months postpartum, y'all, it is chaos. I am just learning to become okay and accepting of what this season looks like, what this season feels like for our family. But what I'm forcing myself to do right now is just really prioritize self-care, prioritize exercise, going to the gym, eating better, but also not like beating myself up about it if I don't. I've been like sleep deprived for almost 7 years now. So it's like not really that big of a deal. But I obviously know that I need to do better on my sleep for my mental and physical wellness. And the one thing I really found funny and interesting on my last postpartum update was that I said very specifically like, hey y'all, I'm just here to share my story, share some updates. Like I do not need advice. We were trying all the things. And like so many people like completely disregarded that statement and continued to provide suggestions and opinions and advice. I think one of the things that I learned from that is like, you can struggle with just like making and holding space for another mom because we want to help, and it's all from a good place, so much good intention behind it, but sometimes we just need space. That can be hard to do when nobody's ever done it for you because they're just constantly trying to fix your problems for you, and they don't realize that like you're pretty smart and you're probably trying to fix them in all the ways that you already have been advised to do. It has been really hard. 2 months ago I thought it's not more chaotic than like having 3. It's more chaotic than having 3. Having somebody in the 2s when you are going through your own like newborn transition, that has thrown me for all the loops in the world. All things considered, Hayden is doing well. He has much less hair this time than he had at 2 months, but his cradle cap like took all his hair out. So we are growing it back, aren't we? I feel like I've lived 6 months worth of postpartum in the matter of 4 months, but since time feels like it's flying and feels like I'm living 2 days in the matter of 1 day, I want to just be intentional about soaking up these moments and really being intentional about spending like quality time with each of my kids, because that was the one regret that I had with Hendrix, is that I was physically present with him, but I was not like mentally present with him because I was doing and multitasking and doing as much as I could and capitalizing on the time. God is good all the time, and all the time he is good. Okay? See you at 6 months postpartum.